What are the simplest tricks for getting in shape for the summer? Summer's here, mostly. Maybe it's time to get in shape. Well, you already are a shape. But I know, you want a different shape. How about a better you? Groovy. But let's go. Let's start our journey. First, there are no hacks or secrets. If you're looking out there to change you, then you're gonna keep looking and looking and looking and always in the wrong place. It's been in you the whole time, Dorothy. Okay, well, it can be simple, but simple is not synonymous with easy. So, 5 tips towards your summer body. Of course, I'm gonna say this, and it's probably true. They're not what you think. Later, I'm going to talk about something called the recipe of transformation. But now we're going to go backwards, starting with number 5 and number 4, which are train skills, eat better. If you're here for those 2, then stick around for the top 3 because they'll truly change your life. And that's the most YouTube clickbaity shit I've ever said. I'll see myself out. Again. So we're going to work backwards, starting at number 5, although honestly, there's no order here. Train skills. Learn to do basic movement patterns that eventually give your body the permission and the ability to be curious as fuck and find joy in movement and exploration. Train the foundations to expand on them. Skip the bullshit and gimmicks. I have 6 skill categories that form the foundation of my teachings. That's what we're always training. Feel free to borrow from these or come up with your own. Just move big and lift big with play and quality as your goal. That's transformative and your body will respond positively. Find joy in you and celebrate what you can do. Because when a program becomes an obligation, we've lost our way. In the 4 slot, for now, I guess, fuel yourself with health. You're not just a machine, you're a cosmic wonder. A collection of magic and science and beauty and light that deserves to thrive. So feed you like you like you. Maybe even dig yourself a bit. I still can't wink, can I? This means knowing the difference between caring and spoiling. Spoiled characters throughout history aren't the mighty healthy ones that we rely on. So fuel yourself with love. And I know that sounds like feel yourself with love, and that's not horrible either. Now for the top 3 tips for your summer bod, or whatever the heck I called this video. I call these 3 ingredients the recipe to transformation. Apply these to those skills you're training for. Intensity, consistency, purpose. You know I had to put that in here somewhere. Intensity. What comes to your mind and what it actually is might not be the same thing. Intensity is like cocaine copy for marketers. Every gym and every program are trying to sell you their brand of intensity. Throwing the word around aimlessly like a baseball at a little league warm-up. It sounds important, but what the fuck is it? Google it and get schooled in jumbled buzzwords. No one really defines it. So how about this? Intensity equals challenge times investment. I've written entire chapters about this in my books, so here, let's just say this. Intensity isn't only suffering, despite what CrossFit and their subcults would love for you to believe. Challenge times investment. Try hard at something hard. A new skill, or maybe an old skill done better. Yes, the first goal to embrace intensity is through quality. Aiming to do something well is trying hard at something. Investment in challenge. Start there with quality and maybe stay there. Always trying to do better. It doesn't get more intense than that, but it can get more painful and destructive if you skip that quality part. Practice makes permanent. What are you trying to make permanent? Maybe quality should be high on that list. Consistency. Y'all know this. Just do it again and again. Create that intensity regularly. Purpose. Ah, fuck. Here we go. The why directing your how and your what. And I mean a profound why, a reason beyond the scale in the mirror. Something that connects you to you. Something that connects you to your tribe. Personal empowerment through movement and strength that equates to tribal empowerment through movement and strength. That's what truly directs your journey. Yes, it's the hippie shit I always talk about. But instead of rambling about that in this video, let's see how it all comes together. Let's look at it this way. Intensity is the spark. It starts the fire. Consistency turns that fire into an inferno, and purpose directs the fire. Without defining your purpose, we're aimless. And remember, transformation isn't automatically good. We need purpose to direct that manifestation. Purpose is the secret sauce. Why don't we keep this conversation going over at BodyTribe.com? Join our forums, get our Initiate program for free. Let's share some more ideas. Meanwhile, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for inspiring, because you do. Remember, you matter. Treat yourself and others accordingly. Bye.